Hi, I'm Jeffrey Allen. I'd like to invite you to my Advanced Channeling Apprenticeship program. This is a 10-month training series where we meet for a half-day workshop every month and focus on a different area of channeling expertise. In addition to the seminars, you also get follow-up materials, recorded meditations, tips, and homework to help you develop your abilities in a very deep and profound way. This training is for students who have already taken my Level 1 and Level 2 training. You may have taken it through me directly or through Synchronicity Japan Voice. From 2009 through 2011, I was teaching 3 levels of mediumship through Synchronicity Japan. Level 1 and Level 2 are the same trainings that I'm teaching today. Level 3, however, I've moved out. It's called Channeling Your Higher Self, and I now call that Level 5. And I've introduced 2 new levels, Level 3 and 4, that I also call the Advanced Channeler's Apprenticeship. Now, why did I make this change? So, if you've been to a lot of seminars before, weekend workshops, you know they're fantastic for getting lots of information, for working with big groups of people, and for getting a fantastic experience in a short period of time. Over just 2 days, you get so many things and so much energy and so much learning. It's really great. However, very few people are able to take the information from a weekend workshop and really integrate it into their life, take it home and make it their own. The most common way I've heard this from students is they say, during the workshop it was easy. I could channel, or I could do psychic readings, or I could do healing because you were there and it was in a workshop and it all worked great. However, when I went home, I didn't feel as confident. I didn't know if I was taking the right steps, and it just didn't feel real, so I stopped practicing. This happens to so many people, and you've got all the tools, all the abilities, all the activation, but it's hard to continue on your own. It's also hard to develop deeply into every topic in weekend workshops with a large group of people. So the Advanced Healer's Apprenticeship is changing the group size. We get down to about 12 people per class. So there's a small enough group that I can work directly with you and give you direct feedback on what's happening. And most of the class time, you'll be practicing. I start with about a 20-minute lecture where I talk about the details of some specific aspect of channeling that we're going to practice. So you get more detailed information and some advanced techniques, and then we go right into the practice. And during the practice, I watch each of your energy, and I give you direct feedback on how you're doing. How is the channeling working for you? How are you connecting with the beings? What specific things can you do to enhance your practice and make it more real and powerful for you? Now, throughout the series, we also work with adjusting your energy body and helping develop your certainty and your own seniority. So you know what's happening with your energy. You feel really good about connecting with beings, working with them, and working for channeling. Level 3, so these first 5 months, is about really getting your advanced channeling hat on. So you're really learning these tools and techniques, getting enough practice that you feel confident. Now, also in Level 3, you're going to learn how to work with a different way with beings than we've done before. You're going to learn how to connect them into your hand and connect them into other people. So you're going to assist other people who are channeling on putting the beings in and taking the beings out, communicating with the beings while somebody else is channeling, and helping with that relationship between their spirit and their body and the being in their body. And this is really fascinating because you learn things on a much different level. As you know, when you're channeling yourself, you're nearby, you can hear what's going on, and you're a conscious channel, but you're not really in your body, so you can't get all the same kind of feedback that you get when you're in the body. Assisting somebody else while they're channeling gives you that perspective. Also really helps you develop your seniority when working with beings. Level 4, so the last 5 months of this training, is really where you get to put it all together. So by now you're starting to feel confident. You know that you're channeling well, you feel good working with beings, and we can get into a little bit deeper work. So I call this Level 4 healing, because we're doing self-healing, we're working with past lives, we're working with ghosts, and we're starting to really take advantage of your expertise and experience with channeling to heal yourself and to get into some of the more difficult aspects of channeling. For me, this is really fun because if you're going to learn something, you might as well take it all the way. You might as well learn how to really use it in the difficult situations, not just the easy ones. Because channeling archangels and ascended masters is fantastic, but that's not always what's happening. Sometimes you're going to bump into ghosts. Sometimes you're going to bump into spirits from past lives. And it's important that you know how to deal with them in a healthy way for them and a healthy way for you. The Advanced Channeler's Apprenticeship gives you all these tools and abilities. Again, you're going to get to practice on 10 different aspects of mediumship and really get in deep each time. You're going to get direct feedback from me on what you're doing, how you can improve your own practice, and you're going to get plenty of practice so that your certainty is going to go way up. You're going to feel much more senior in your body and in your relationships with beings, and you're going to have the experience in your body of really connecting with spirits, really understanding what's happening, and really starting to understand who you are as a spirit and why you're here on the planet, why you're playing with these bodies, and how it all works. This is super exciting. I hope you'll join me for this practice. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope to see you there.